Yes, it's me. I'm back again. Now today I'm going to be doing a video about what I wear, or my impression for a mortarman in H Company, 3rd Battalion, 506, in the early Normandy operation, so around D-Day, D-Day +1, D-Day +2. So yeah, let's get started. So most of it's similar to what I wore as a medic in one of my previous videos. This one here. But this time I have M1 carbine. This is an Denix M1A1 carbine. 90% of paratroopers would have been armed with a Garand, and only officers, mainly officers, would have had the M1A1 carbine. I can justify having this because a mortarman, a mortar assistant gunner, and light machine gunner at company level would have also had an M1A1 carbine. So I'm a mortarman, but I couldn't find the drop package, of course, because hardly anyone did with the mortar in it, so just fighting with this thing. So yeah, this is the Denix M1A1 carbine. I might do a video on this later. And I've tried to make some improvements, so I've put dark brown shoe polish over the leather to make it, leather? Yes, I put dark brown shoe polish over the wood to make it look darker, but that's enough about this. OD7 sling, repro, with friction tape on it. So, that's enough about this M1A1 carbine. Just put this aside. On top, the lid, as you call it. This is my M1C Paratrooper helmet with swivel bails. I still haven't managed to get my hands on a fixed bail one. Those would be the most common for 101st. But if I have the swivel bails in a certain position, they could be mistaken for fixed bails. So it's alright, but I'd still prefer to get fixed bail helmet soon. The liner, I'm pretty sure I've said this a million times. This is an... Why am I walking over here? No, I'll go back. Okay. The liner, I'm sure I've said this a million times, but it's a original Westinghouse liner, refurbished by At the Front, with the chin cup and Paratrooper chin straps and all that sort of stuff. The front leather chin strap is the correct World War II one with the two lines that go across it. That really doesn't matter. It's pretty much impossible to see. Helmet net at the front one started its life as a khaki net. I thought, no, I didn't like khaki net, so I dyed it brown, and I burnt this big hole in it. So it looks like it's been worn. So yeah, that's the helmet net. I've explained the white dots for 3rd Battalion before in a previous video. For those of you who don't know, 3rd Battalion and 1st Battalion of the 506 had a bit of a mix-up. So 3rd Battalion had put a white dot on the front and back of the helmets. Mix-up regarding the tick, hash mark, tick mark, whatever you call it. So yeah, that's that. I have the chin cup and chin straps dangling, because I usually have them up the back, but I've noticed quite a few pictures of paratroopers with their chin straps just dangling, as opposed to done up the back. In fact, there's a photo, I think, of 502 in Carantan. If I find it, it'll be here. If not, then this part of the video has been cut off anyway. But yeah, there's a picture with 502 in Carantan, and all their chin straps, or I think pretty much everyone in the photo had their chin straps dangling. So yeah, that's the helmet. This video is going to take a long time, I can tell. I've only done 2 items, and it's probably... No, I'm not going to bother. So, next I have my Paratrooper gloves. No. These are... Correct name, I think Stan in the Door calls them M1942 slit cuff gloves. So that's what we call them, with the slit cuff there. These aren't from Stan in the Door though. These are, I believe, original post-war ones, which I bought in the UK for 9 quid, so that's pretty good. They are XL, extra large, so they're pretty big when I go in my hands. So I usually wear my wool gloves inside as liners, which I have no idea where they are. But yeah, they've been a bit dirty. They came sort of whitish, so I don't know if that's supposed to be the color. I read some reports, Frank Lillyman, Pathfinder in the 502, says he put on his white gloves. Don't know, are they supposed to be yellow or white? Or dirty white. I think that's the best shade I can get. Each one's different, you see. That's like a nice color. That a bit light, and the back's just whitish. Oops. That's those gloves done. Next, moving on to what I'm wearing, the uniform. Reinforced M1942 Paratrooper uniform from at the front. This is the cheaper JQMD model. What can I note about it? It's been CC2'd. So CC2 is the chemical treatment, for those who don't know, that the uniforms would have been treated in before D-Day. Each paratrooper, or everybody, was ordered to turn in a set of their uniforms to be dunked in a chemical called CC2 to seal off the uniform to prevent gas from leaking in. The same as what gas flaps do. I can't show them to you now. But yeah, that's what gas flaps are meant to do inside some uniforms as well. So that's been CC2'd. It gives it a dark waxy colour with some white residue on some spots, which I just use correction fluid for that. Goggles, German ones, captured from a German soldier. They work well if you're a mortarman as well, because you get stuff in your eyes from firing the mortar. Boom, boom, if you don't put your head down fast enough. So yeah, these are pretty handy. German goggles, I think these are original. So yeah, rigger pouch. I am looking to get another one. At the moment I've got a M1 carbine magazine pouch. No, it's an M1 ammo pouch. Because funny enough, you can also get M-block clips in there. I'm going to replace that with a rigger pouch once I get one. But I'm trying to get some rigger pouches from H-3. For those of you who don't know, Harrison Tent and Canvas. They do probably the best rigger pouches you can get for 10 quid in the UK, so that's not bad. So I'll get 2 rigger pouches. GP bag, it's a bit empty right now, but usually I'd have mortar rounds in there for the mortar. So yeah, that's what that would be. Then suspenders, repro, taped up with friction tape, felt pads. They look like original ones, but I'm going to say they're not original ones because they wouldn't have survived. Musette bag, I'm still looking to get a new one. It's a bit too yellow, but that's sort of half empty because I put some of my stuff inside this nice waterproof gas mask bag. I just go, get rid of my gas mask, but the bag's waterproof, so well, that's not good. Okay, the seam's broken, but yeah, the bag's waterproof, and so I can put stuff in there. Nice waterproof bag. In fact, that's probably from the film, where you'll see when it comes out. I was running along, slide on top of this thing. Who cares? It all gets broken. So, yes, that's why musette bag's half empty. Going around, Pigmatic cover, original transitional one from, it says right here. Canvas products of Canvas City. Kansas. Hello, wake up. That's better. Canvas products. That's better. Canvas products of Kansas City, 1944. If you can see that. In fact, this better be recording. I'm gonna. Yep, that's. How long is that? 9 minutes already. 9 minutes and I've done barely anything. Okay, so yeah, I haven't got the Pigmatic in it right now because it's done by my foxhole, which you will see sometime. Yes, I dug a foxhole. But I'll show. In fact, here's a picture of it. Yeah. What next? Going around. What's this thing? I think it's a first aid pouch. Correct me if I'm wrong. What? No, I won't know. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's the Carlisle first aid pouch with a parachute first aid packet on top. Please never tie these to your helmet, never. Unless you're 17th Airborne for Operation Varsity. Other than that, don't. Yep. Moving along. Original canteen cover with a reproduction canteen. It looks like OD7, but it is in fact transitional. As you can see, the thread used there is still OD3. So a nice transitional canteen cover. That's been drawn on though, post-war, the US. But I bought that for a cheap price. I can't remember what. M1 ammo pouch, that's going to go as soon as I get another rigger pouch. So yeah, that's my webbing. Got my wool shirt underneath this. Everyone needs a wool shirt. It's not too hot. You need a wool shirt. Let's get some of this stuff off first. Sorry if my hair isn't brushed, it gets all messy under the helmet. Trying to figure out, have I covered anything? Oh, pistol belt. So, M9036 pistol belt. It's a repro one. I've sandpapered all the hardware to try and get it look original. Still trying to work on the buckle though. But my aim is to make it look like an original pistol belt. Because I can't seem to find them anywhere. Tried eBay, tried a few shops. I can find them, but they're 40 euros or above. So yeah, it's quite expensive. I mean, well, not expensive, just ideally I'd like one around 30 euros as a cheaper price. So that's all my webbing done, I think, so that can go. Webbing's gone. Over there. Next, these goggles are annoying. Okay, next, down, I've already mentioned the M7 gas mask bag, repro one, with some stuff in it from the musette bag. Down here I have my M3 trench knife attached with a Mark IV Paratrooper leg strap. No, it's a cot strap, white cot strap is what they would have used. This is just a fancy super special edition Paratrooper version Mark IV leg utility knife strap, whatever that is, whatever they call it, that I bought in OD3. I just bleached it, and the buckle I'm going to replace with a cot strap buckle. I've got an original cot strap that's OD7, that's about this long, so I've got no use for that. So I'll cut the buckle off and replace this buckle with the cot strap buckle. So that's what I'm going to use for that. Reproduction scabbard, haven't got my knife in there. Really, if anyone asks, I don't have a knife, okay? M3 knife goes in there. I don't have one yet. No, I'm not going to come up with an excuse because it's just stupid. Tied with a shoelace at the bottom of the boot. Jump boots. These aren't real jump boots. These are just boots that look very similar that I bought for, how much, I don't know, on eBay or something like that. Because the jump boots either were too expensive or didn't have my size. And the ones I used to use were about that big, so I had my toes scrunched up like that inside the boot the whole time. So yeah, jump boots. Laces are around the ankles because that's my lazy way of tying them, because I can't be bothered to put them through the last two eyelets, so I just go, yeah, around the ankle because they're too long to tie up there. So I just go around and tie. Yes, Dan, that's why people tie them around the ankles, in case you don't know. That is, yeah, that's all I think. Now I'll go into the stuff I carry in my pockets. So this pocket has got food, ration stuff. Basically before the jump, I got a K ration, opened it up, scrounged some stuff that I wanted from it, and put it inside here. So what have we got? Cigarettes, Lucky Strike, because that, in fact, that's going to go in the bin pretty soon because that's broken. It was the simplest design I could make, so that's why I've got this. 1 second, there's a car coming down the road. Sorry about that, I had to deal with a car. Yes, it's not a road, it's a private driveway. In fact, my dad's car. Lucky Strikes box. Lucky Strike because they weren't that common, but easiest design to make on these things, so yeah. If you can't tell, that's just been done by marker on there. That's that. It's a piece of card cut up to look like a box. Next we have yep, don't know if that's original or not, but yeah, the paper's not original, but the sleeve might be, I'm not sure. That's that. Charms. These aren't the World War II type charms. These are modern runs of charms. Who knew they still made them? I didn't. So yeah, people still make charms now. So I bought 3 of them from a sweet shop, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use this for reenacting. It tastes pretty good. I opened the packet, so yeah. Oops. That's that. I was got a dent in it now. But yep, that's... What have we got next? Spearmint chewing gum. Again, the easiest design. That's why I chose to do this one. Nothing on the back, but these types would have been made by the Walla Walla Gum Company. Walla Walla Gum Company, I think it was. So, yep, spearmint chewing gum with candy, which I just got a hammer and went baff, 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 and flattened it out and cut a piece out, wrapped it in foil, and then put this label over the top of it, which I printed. So that's easy to make. You can make your own ones, just design the thing on Word. What I got was a picture of it, traced over it in Paint 3D, put it in Word, printed it out. Easy as that. Beef tea with beef cubes in it, British rations. I just thought, that smells nice. I should have some. I probably will have some. Last thing in there, I think, yeah, is the D bar. US Army Field Ration D. Chocolate bar. To be eaten slowly in about half an hour, can be dissolved, crumbling in a cup of boiling water if desired. It's beverage. Emergency D bar, that's what that is. It's 4-ounce D bar. In here is my ditty bag with all the loot or stuff that I've got. My loot. Just taken off people as souvenirs, sort of. First thing in here. That's not related, I just forgot to take that out. But yeah, while we're there, that's a Paratrooper patch that Dan from Drop 44 made for me. So thanks, Dan, if you're watching. Yeah. Don't start asking me if you can get them. I have no idea. I think there's only... He's only made 2, I think. I don't know. Just, you'll have to ask him. Next, we have a parachute scarf. No, it's an original piece of parachute. I'm not using it as a scarf. I bought it because it was €3 and it was original. But, you can still see the original suspension line inside it, actually. Suspension line? Risers? Suspension... Is it suspension line or risers? I think the risers are what go up from the parachute. The suspension lines are what come off it. Suspension line. I'm going to go with suspension line. So, original piece of parachute, just a souvenir I've cut off from the jump. So I can come home and say this is part of the parachute that brought me safely down to Normandy. Well, safely down, hard landing, but safely down. More souvenirs. German Iron Cross. And a French medal that I found in the pocket of a German soldier. So that's probably been stolen by him, then stolen by me. It is the Croix du Combattant, which is the combatant's cross, or cross of the combatant. Is that such a word, combatant, or am I just getting French and English mixed up? Combatant. I think it's a word. We'll go with combatant. So yeah, Croix du Combattant, French medal that found off a German. Oh, one more thing in here. Oh yeah, this thing. This is a coin that I found while metal detecting. 50 centimes, 50 centimes for English speakers. No, I'm not French, I just speak it. Commerce de France. Chambre commerce. Chambre du commerce de France, I think. Bon pour 50 centimes. So, Chamber of Commerce of France, worth 50 centimes, which is 50 cents, 50... What do they call them in the UK again? Pence, 50 pence. Like, half a euro, dollar, pound, whatever you want to call it. Half a euro. Half a franc, French francs. Dated... Commerce, industrie, okay. Commerce and industry. Industry. Dated 1928. Not sure if you can see that. I'm going to take a step behind because you can. Sorry about that. I have been showing you the wrong thing. Just going to try and get it to focus. Yeah, that's. You can see the date at the bottom, sort of. But yeah, 1928. So, yeah, found that metal detecting. Nice find. That's better. Sorry, the bit I did about the flashlight was blurry, so I'm going to do it again. Flashlight that was in the side pocket of my musette bag. I'm not going to bother now. Flashlight. It's a flashlight, okay? Fulton, made in USA. That's all you need to know. That's done. That's it for this video now, and I'm boiling in this. Should I make another video? Yes. I will make another video. I'll be back in a second, or a week or so for you, I guess. Bye-bye.